Coach.
It's supposed to be on Coach Mira. Hello everyone, this is Coach Mira here. I'm just trying to, first time doing a Facebook live. So I'm trying to get everything set up. I hope you're all doing great. I'm doing a Facebook live specifically. See that how I touch my face? It's specifically for Riverside Fitness. Their manager Wayne has asked me to go ahead and do a Facebook live to talk about gut health today. So that's what we'll be doing. So let me rinse my hands real quick. Can you see me? And I have Shayna behind the camera. She's gonna be helping me today. Shayna Lee. Say hello, Shayna.
Hello.
She's gonna be helping me with this. I hope you all can see me because I can't see myself. Can you see me? Ha ha ha, there I am. Okay, Shayna can see me. She plugged me in. All right, I hope you all joining. My name again is Jamira Lee Johnson. I am a holistic life coach and certified holistic life coach and wellness chef. And today I'm doing a Facebook live requested by Wayne Wendemere from Riverside Fitness, because we're going to talk a little bit about gut health, how important it is to be mindful about our gut. I know that right now everyone is concerned about their immune system. And you know, we're trying to stay active since we're in this quarantine, and there's so much going on, so much stress, and all of that actually affects our gut health. And studies have revealed that our gut is actually a crucial part of our immune system, and it's actually called the second brain. So as you all gather and start coming in, I have here, we're gonna do a nice recipe, a really easy recipe, like an after workout movement. And then I'm gonna talk about the health gut. And this is my first Facebook live, so please have mercy on me. Okay, anyone logging in?
Yes, we have, I think it's Magdi Perez.
Hi, Coco. Ese Corali.
Oh, hello.
Hi, Coco. Thank you for joining us. This is great information for you, Coco, and the kids too, because these are some ingredients that could definitely help heal your gut. So thank you for joining us. Waiting for, I know Wayne is in a class right now. We set it up for 11:30. So Riverside Fitness, what they've been doing, they've been, with all the changes that we cannot gather at gyms, Riverside with Fitness have decided to transition into online classes. So right now Wayne was doing one of the classes with his members, and then once you guys get all out, tune in, because I'm going to show you how to make this gut healing smoothie. It's great for snack or even breakfast. And those who stay tuned in, I'm going to tell you at the end of this video how you can get a free gut healing guide with recipes, information about probiotics, prebiotics, also a calendar, so you could set up, organize those recipes per day, and within a week, if you follow this program, you're gonna feel a difference. Okay, all right, so it's 11:30. All right, Wayne is saying that I have to go live on his page. So let me respond.
Oh, we have a comment.
What is your comment?
Cynthia Velasco is saying, hey, Jamira.
Hi, Cynthia. How are you? Thank you for joining us. I'm responding to Wayne right now. I tried to go live on his page, but again, please forgive me because this is my first time doing this. And I'm just responding to him again. Ooh. Ooh.
Cynthia replied back.
Hi.
She's doing well and she's happy to see you.
Thank you. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Cynthia, we're trying to log into Riverside Fitness. But we're going to get started in a few. Like I was sharing, we're going to talk about gut health today. I'm trying to see if Wayne can share my page with his members. Because I tried to log in through their page, but I wasn't able to do it from my phone.
It looks like we have Tiara watching.
Hi, Tiara. Dios te bendiga, nena. Okay. He's trying to troubleshoot on his side.
Okay.
I'm live on the Coach Mira Facebook page now. This is real. This is live troubleshooting. But thank you. Keep joining us because this is really good information. And it's something that we all need to do. He's saying he don't see it. He don't see the live. Which page do you log in, Shayna, where you were able to see the live?
Coach Mira.
Coach Mira, right?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, I see it. Yeah, it's Coach Mira.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. See me on the Coach Mira page. For those tuning in, today we're going to talk about gut health. I'm doing this Facebook Live to share with you a gut healing recipe. And then we're also going to talk about 15 steps to reboot your gut, what probiotics are, prebiotics, and also at the end I'm going to tell you how you can get a free guide with recipes, a week calendar, so you could accommodate. They're already set up for you. You don't have to think this too hard. It's very easy, very simple. You get your calendar. It has all your recipes there, and you just get them ready every day. Most of the recipes are really easy. Nope. Sorry, I'm trying to communicate. Because he can't find me. And this is actually for his members, so. Yeah, Coach Mira cooks.
Tiara sending her love, saying
Thank
she
you.
loves you.
Love you, Tiarita. All right, Wayne, are you there?
Are we here?
Okay. All right, Wayne, if you're there, please wink so Shayna can see you and we could get started. Sorry for the inconvenience. We were trying to set up. There was a little bit of troubleshooting happening. Is Wayne there?
I got a like.
Okay, awesome. So Wayne, we're gonna we have everything ready. Just let me know how you're doing. Shayna is behind the camera. She's going to be sharing with me your comments and questions. But so you know, for those tuning in, my name is Yamira Lee Johnson. I'm a certified holistic life coach and wellness chef. I'm also an autoimmune endurer. So that means that gut health is really important to me. because it's part of my healing process. I'm dealing with an autoimmune condition, and sometimes those medications that they give you, although some of them I rejected, some of them I did take, I felt how they really affected my gut health. And many of you have heard, the gut studies have now revealed that it's considered our second brain. So it's important to understand how the gut works, because it's not only the workouts that you do, it also includes how you rest, how you manage your stress, what type of ingredients are you using for your foods, what are the processes going into those foods. All of that affects your gut health and your immune system. So today what we're gonna do is I'm gonna share with you a gut healing recipe. We're gonna talk about more information about prebiotics, probiotics. We're gonna talk about 15 steps to reboot your gut health. And at the end of this video, I'm gonna share with you how you can go and get a download for a free leaky gut health guide. Okay, so the first thing we want to start is talk about in my quest to find healing, I had to learn how my body biological processes work and how it affects. It all starts with our mouth. It all starts with what we eat. There are ingredients that will help you. If you're taking antibiotics, antibiotics will affect your gut health. They're gonna affect your bacteria, your gut bacteria, and they're gonna also affect the lining of your stomach. I'm talking about lining in your stomach. When you hear the term leaky gut, what that means is that there has been some elements that have eroded the lining in our stomach and our intestine. And what that does is that causes toxins to actually leak out of the intestine and then affect other organs and our system. So that's why it's so important to understand what ingredients you can add to help your bacterial flora, So one of those ingredients is yogurt. And this recipe that you have here is it's one of the recipes on the book that we created that you're gonna get free at the end of this video. But I changed some ingredients just so you can see that just because you don't have one ingredient doesn't mean that you can't make it. You can still make your ingredient. So to this is gonna be the blueberry healing smoothie, but I added some other ingredients today. I added some yogurt, and this is Greek yogurt. The difference between regular and Greek yogurt is that the Greek yogurt gets drained, so it's a little bit more, it's thicker than regular yogurt, and it doesn't have, if you get high quality, it doesn't have all the fillers that regular yogurts have. Then I also have cashews. Cashews is another great ingredient. I don't know if you can see it. I soak them because you should always soak nuts before you use them, just because they're going to be easier to digest too. Okay, they're going to break down even better. Then I have here some collagen powder. Is another thing that is going to be great for your gut health, is collagen. I have also some chia seeds. I want to add some additional amino acids to my smoothie. Then I got here some hemp seeds. Actually, the recipe called for hemp seeds. I didn't have hemp seeds, so I added bee pollen. Okay, also right here. And then here in this container, I have my frozen fruit. Now, if you are able to get fresh spinach and fresh berries, perfect. But right now we're working with very limited supplies in grocery stores. So that's why I'm showing you that you can still use your frozen spinach. I have some frozen fruits, and even my bananas. I like buying my bananas and then chopping them and putting them in the freezer, because if I leave them out, I kind of forget and they go bad, and that's a waste of ingredient. That's a waste of money. And then you don't have ingredients to make your recipe. So I freeze them. I put them in a bag and I freeze them. And I have also some frozen avocados here. You could get your avocados, chop them up, put them in a sealed bag, get all the air out and freeze them. Or I found this at one of the local stores too. It's frozen avocados right there. So this is our recipe. So let's get started with the mixing. And then I have some alkaline water too here. Now, if you're making this, once you get the recipe, you are able to kind of break it down. This is going to be for more portions, but if you're only making this for yourself, you could always use the NutriBullet for a smaller portion. I'm going to use my blender because I have, it's frozen and I want it to be more. So I want to see. So gut bacteria, another thing that gut bacteria does is that influences your mood, influences your body, so it's your brain. So if you're feeling like you have this mental fogginess, that's one symptom. Insomnia is another symptom of your gut giving you an alert that something is not right too. Okay, another one is it's also being linked to anxiety and depression. So I'm gonna start adding my spinach, fruits, the frozen bananas, and all the frozen fruits in here. All of it. Use all of it. If you have berries, use berries. They're high in berries are high in antioxidants. My name is again Mira Johnson. I'm a certified holistic life coach and wellness chef. And the reason that I focus on wellness, cooking with wellness and wholesome foods, is because of my own health. I deal with an autoimmune condition that requires for me to eat a certain way, exercise, and manage my stress properly. Who can do that right now? But we try, okay? So a little bit of water so it mixes. I'm not gonna add all of it yet. And then let's do the first blend. Blend. The reason I add the avocado is because avocado is packed with oleic acid, and that's great for your cholesterol. So that's why I added it, and it also adds a smoother texture. So now I'm going to add a little bit more water and my cashews. Let's blend that. The frozen fruit, the frozen avocado, and the frozen spinach make up for that ice. Before we mix it again, Shayna said we have comments.
Yes, so Mary Galuzzo Blake said thanks.
You're very welcome. I'm so glad that you tuned in. Appreciate it.
Theana had asked, what is a good substitution for kale?
A good substitution for kale will be spinach. Or if you could get chard greens, that's also a great substitution. And if you can't get it fresh, I highly advise I love getting fresh kale because it's delicious. However, because kale is so high in nutrients, it also kind of starts decomposing really fast. So if you don't use it within the first 2-3 days you bring it at home, it could go to waste. So I like getting kale frozen. That way, I always keep it in the freezer, so when I'm going to use it for my recipes, it comes out nice and separated and crunchy, and you could use it to cook, you could use it for smoothies. So if you don't have kale, spinach is a great choice. Either one of them is great, okay? So studies have also revealed that lack of bacteria balance leads to fat storage and poor insulin processing. So if you are not getting enough ingredients, nutrients for your gut health, that's when we start You know that fat that we get around the waist? That's insulin resistance. So, and I'm gonna share with you why that happens. So, prebiotics are foods that have fiber. This fiber is resistant, and what it does is resist the digestive system. It goes straight to your gut. It goes through your gut, and then it gets eaten by good bacteria. So those are the ingredients that we use. So we need that fiber. When we have fiber, that means that our metabolism is gonna burn our food slowly, and then we're not gonna retain. It's gonna keep burning. Our metabolism is gonna be alive, and we're not gonna be retaining extra fat. Any other comments right now?
Yes, Diana had asked, does it matter which fruits?
I suggest berries because berries are packed with antioxidants. So that's why we suggest that you have berries. And berries, again, you could freeze them. Even if you buy them fresh, clean them real good, let them dry, and then put them in Ziploc bags or containers where they don't have air, and freeze them so you could have them throughout the year. So my suggestion is to stay with the berries because of the high content in amino acids and antioxidants. Okay, and then what else? Memory loss and learning is also affected by your gut health. So that's why it's important. So let's mix this one more time. And I think that's a good consistency. Shana, can you pass me a smaller cup? I want you to try it too. Okay? Thank you.
You're welcome.
And I know it looks green, but after your workout, this is one of the best things you could give your body because you're putting all of that juices for you.
Thank you.
We're going to taste and then we'll go with the 15. Cheers.
Cheers. Thank you.
See, the fruit and the banana make it sweet. So I didn't add any honey, but if you want to add some honey, you can. I advise raw honey or coconut sugar, but I really, for my taste, because I'm already used to eating like this, it's sweet enough. Post-workout, because it has the collagen, great. Breakfast, breaking your fast. If you're fasting, this is a great way to stay, not hungry. And let's talk about the 15 steps that you can take to help your gut health. And one of them is so important, is fermented foods. Fermented foods actually have the prebiotics, the probiotics that our gut needs to break down the fiber that travels through our intestines, okay? So we need that. We need a lot of fiber, and that comes in fermented food. Sauerkraut, anything that's pickled, kimchi, it's a great one, kimchi, and there's a recipe for kimchi in the free guide that you're gonna get today. The next one is take a probiotic. Probiotics are sold already in capsules. You could take that, but also in the book, it has a list of ingredients that are considered natural probiotics that you could also take for your gut health. The next one is avoid antibiotics. Sometimes that's not easy, especially now when people are getting sick left and right. However, if you do take antibiotics, make sure that you're also supplementing your gut health with ingredients like yogurt to cover your stomach and cover your gut health. I noticed that last year when I had my back injury, I had to take for a few weeks a certain medication to help with the inflammation. And I immediately noticed how it wrecked my stomach. Like I could feel the medication literally shredding my stomach. And I had to get really aggressive with the ingredients that I was eating to help my stomach heal. So if you can avoid antibiotics because they're needed for your health, then add more ingredients that are gut healthy, okay? The next one is bone broth. I love bone broth, and the book, it says it's a plant-based leaky gut program. It's not vegan. There's two differences. There's a difference between vegan and plant-based. Vegan is you don't eat anything that has a mother, a face, or a pulse. All right? That's vegan. However, plant-based means that at least 80% of the foods that you eat come from a plant. Okay, you could still eat fish, you could still eat some red meats if they're grass-fed, because the grass-fed, they have the omegas that you need. So I use bone broth. You can make this. Actually, there's a recipe how to make the bone broth, but this is a convenient way to get them. Make sure that there's organic and non-GMO ingredients in it. But I keep this at home because, again, we're trying to cook with our pantry, so it's convenient to have. This is like healing. You could have this. I use it to cook. I could make it. I could use pasta, rice, whatever I cook, instead of broth or water. I use this. Also, you could season it with a little bit of ginger, turmeric, drink it as a tea. But this is one of the best allies for your gut. Okay? Have a good night's sleep. Who's sleeping well right now? Anyone can tell me, because if you are sleeping the whole night right now, then please share with us how you're doing it. Because even though in the middle of this storm I feel at peace, it was messing with my sleep pattern. And a lot of people in my circle, my family and people that I'm talking to, they're dealing with the same thing. So make sure that you're adjusting yourself when you're going to bed. Clean your room, keep it low, avoid the blue screen light on your cell phones. Put some low music. If you have a humidifier, do that. Just make yourself comfortable enough so you can sleep well, at least 8 hours.
We have comments.
Yes.
Tiara said thank you.
You're welcome, Tiara.
And Haley Green said, hey, mommy.
Hi, Mama. Hi, Haley. Bless you, Mama. Good to see you here. Thank you for tuning in. I appreciate you. Kisses to Mr. Green, too. All right. And your mama. So take time to eat. This is one thing that is important. We are so hectic. We are used to, and this is changing because now we're home. A lot of people are not working. They're staying at home, and those who are working, they still live in hectic lives, especially now because they're essential workers. But try to set time where you can sit down, eat your food at peace, and focus on what you're eating. Because sometimes if we don't focus on what we're eating, we're just chewing and we're not thinking about the nutrients. And food is our fuel. So not only look at food because you like it and you love it, but look at it as a way to feed your stomach, feed your body, so you can function biologically well. Then eat dinner earlier. Highly advised to not eat anything at least 4 hours before you go to sleep, just because you don't want to go lay down with your stomach full of food, because that food is fermenting in your stomach, and that could cause other complications with your gut. So make sure that you eat, make sure that you have a schedule where you eat at least 4 hours before. 2 hours is great, 4 hours is ideal. Any comments, Shayna?
Let's see.
I see
Haley Green. I think she said nope to that she is sleeping well. I think that's what it is.
Yeah.
And then she had asked, are there foods to help combat sinus issues?
With foods, definitely the bee pollen is one of them. A lot of vitamin C, anything with vitamin C, oranges, if you could add lime juice or lemon juice to your water, that's a simple step that you could take daily. That definitely helps. One thing that I highly recommend is when you get up in the morning, put pressure next. I don't want to touch my face because I'm dealing with food, but put pressure next to your nose on both sides by your sinuses and lean forward, and that should help you drain. You could also, when you shower, get the water hot and put some Epsom salt or eucalyptus oil, and that's also going to help you drain in a natural way without having to use medication. I mean, if you use medication to support it, great, but these are just steps, holistic steps that you could use to support whatever treatment you're already taking. All right, hopefully that answers your question, Haley.
It looks like we have another comment.
Yes.
Arlene Ortiz.
Hi,
Ortiz, I'm sorry, Ortiz.
Alina.
Yes.
Love you, Mama.
Said hi, Pancho, see you.
Hi, Pancho. Saludo, Pancho Underground. Okay, so manage your stress. How we manage our stress. You know, when you get scared or nervous, immediately, like you get those jitters in your stomach, and it might make you run to the bathroom because our nervous system is connected to our stomach. So that's, again, another way that you can see how stress can affect your gut health. What I recommend for stress, It's one of the things that helps me deal with stress is being grateful. Focusing on the things that we do have and not the things that we don't have. Focusing on the blessings that we get every day and the mercy that we receive. Prayer, meditation, working out is a great way to manage your stress because you're burning that energy, that negative energy, and you're getting your body empty of negative energy, and then you're giving it a chance to replenish with positive energy. So be sure to have something that you do daily, even if you go out for a walk or you work. You know, there's so many workouts online. So many professionals like Riverside Fitness, they're doing all of their workouts online. So find somebody that you like, some type of exercise that you like. Sitting in mindfulness too, just sitting in a quiet moment. Even for those moms who are home with their kids, hide in the bathroom. That was my hideout. Hide in the bathroom for a few minutes or in a closet. They won't find you in a closet for like 5 minutes. And then just take a deep breath and thank God for your blessings, for your children, that they could still walk, they could talk, they could move, all of that stuff. And that would be a different perception. Yes.
We have a comment from Wayne.
Yeah, Wayne.
Wayne.
I'm glad you connected. I'm sorry, Wayne.
His comment was, Chef Mira is a great boxer. LOL.
Ah, you see that? Because that's how I love kickboxing, to get all that energy out. Okay, so the next one is choose high fiber. We need fiber. So if you don't like vegetables and you say, I don't like vegetables, well, let me tell you this. If you don't like vegetables, of course you're grown, that's your choice. But think about vegetables as fuel, all right? Let's say that tomorrow you look at your bank account and you have enough money there to buy yourself a Lamborghini, right? And you went and you bought yourself a Lamborghini. Well, you're not gonna give that Lamborghini cheap gas, cheap oil, or you're just gonna let your neighbor do a cheap work on it, right? You're not, because it's the investment you're making. But guess what? Our bodies, ourselves, all of us are worth more than any car. And we could see it now. We could see now that what really matters with the time that we have in our hands, it's ourselves, our minds, our body, our spirit, our families. That's really matter, because the day we leave this world, none of the material stuff that you have are going with you. So take that in mind, manage your stress, add more fiber. The next one is skip alcohol. Please, don't take this wrong. I know that fermented grapes, wine, it's a great soother, and we're home now and we might be bored and we might be drinking. But remember that alcohol also encourages inflammation. So be mindful of the amount of alcohol that you consume daily and balance it out with good, healthy, gut-healthy foods and exercise and mindfulness.
I believe we have a comment.
Yes.
I'm going to try to pronounce it. I believe it's Najati Wakabu.
Najati Wakabu. Hopefully we're saying your name right.
Listening all the way from North Carolina.
Oh my goodness, thank you so much. I appreciate you. Yes, and you get a free book too, and you get a free book, and you all gonna get a free book. Okay, so here on the notes it says eat only fish, but I could tell, some of my clients when I was doing meal prep did not eat fish. The important thing is that you add omega-3s to your foods, and that's why I added the chia, and I added you could add flaxseed, and you could find those omega-3s that are anti-inflammatory in other ingredients too, like flaxseed, avocado. So make sure that you're adding those ingredients. What I'm trying to say is that yes, we eat because we love food, but look at food as your fuel too, okay? So this is what we did today is a green smoothie right here. It's delicious. For me, this is a meal. I could replace a meal with this. Not necessarily for you, but for me, it will definitely be a meal replacement. And what we did today, again, we talked about your gut health. Think about your gut again as your second brain. Anything that you can do to improve, now is the time. Some of us are transitioning to working from home. A lot of people already did that. So just take the time. You feel that you're bored, you know what? If you feel that you're bored and you're watching Netflix, get yourself on the floor and do some stretches, okay? If you are the free book, the free guide that you're getting today, it actually has a list of all the ingredients and all the recipes that you're going to get. Use it. You don't want to, they're saying that we should avoid the grocery stores right now, but then use a delivery service. And just a tip for you, what we're doing is that we have a table outside of the front door, and when we bring groceries or the Amazon boxes come in, we put it on that table, and then we have some disinfectant spray and wipes that we go out and, you know, we work as a team. We clean it up, wipe it down, disinfect it, and then we bring it in the house. We have to be mindful about this. This is the only way as a community that we're going to come through this as humanity, because this is affecting everyone, okay? So this is the only way that we're going to be able to make it to the other side. It's by working together and being mindful of what we eat. I know these are crazy, stressful times, so just find your balance. If you don't cook, this is the time to learn. We will help you with that. And we're about done here, right? So
just remember.
Yes, we're gonna close, and we want to thank everyone that tuned in. Wayne, hopefully these have been helpful for your Riverside Fitness members. Check out Wayne Riverside Fitness on Facebook. They have classes online now. Your preference, they have it. I mean, they're so fit, and their group is just amazing. So just join them. And if you want to get the free ebook, go to our website now, breakingbreadwithmira.com, and you're going to find on the ebooks page, there's a subscribe box there. When you submit your subscription to our newsletter, you're going to receive a page that has the download for the free guide. If you use it, I highly recommend that you use it. Go through it, read it. There's a list of probiotics and prebiotics that you could take that on your phone through the grocery store or making your online order, and you could see all the ingredients you need there that you could add. And if you do, please take pictures of your recipe and share it with us, because we want to know that we served you well. Yes, Shayna.
Yes, Diana had commented, Instacart is awesome.
There you go. Instacart is awesome. I've used it before. We stocked up for like the last 2 weeks, so I haven't used it again. But the time that I did use it, it was in less than an hour. Literally, I ordered from Aldi's, and I have an artist real close by. And in 45 minutes, the young lady was in the front of my door. She left the grocery stores. When I opened the door, she was walking away. So we didn't even have to interact. And again, we cleaned everything up. So if you can't drive or you can't go out, use a delivery service. I believe that these companies are more conscious now on how to protect their employees. So they're actually protecting us too. So use that service. What else?
Wayne had commented, let us know about your food delivery options. I guess Instacart is the way to go.
Instacart is the way to go. Right now, we are taking a pause on the meal prep, but we're still doing online classes and personal cooking classes. We're gonna post that on our coming up on our website and our social media, where you'll be able to sign up and we'll be able to cook from our home. We'll invite you into our home and we'll teach you everything that we can teach you. I love sharing what I've learned, because I've been that person in bed that can't get up and had to deal with food and how I manage stress and how I change the way I work out in able to be standing here in front of you right now. So that's why I share it, because I understand that when you are in constant pain, it gets dark and you see like this, like you can't see all the options, but there are options. If you eat better, if you add gut healthy ingredients, if you work out often, and you manage your stress in a positive, effective way, you are going to feel the difference, okay? I started my workouts after being almost a year out of commission. The beginning of the year, I was feeling better. I started working out, and today I can stand here in front of you, where there was a time where I couldn't even turn in bed, okay? So it is possible. There is hope. Hang in there. We're going to go through this, and we're going to come out stronger and wiser. So thank you very much for tuning in. Anyone else? BreakingBreadWithMira.com. All the information you need there. We are on Instagram and Twitter as Coach Mira Cooks is our handle. And if there's anything else that I could help you with, you can send us an email at find at breakingbreadwithmira.com, and I'll be happy to serve you there. Again, thank you for tuning in. Go download your free guide because you're gonna need that and you're gonna appreciate it.
One last comment. Wayne just said he finished his smoothie. Just
Yay! How does it taste, Wayne? How do you like it? You know I'm finishing this. Mm-hmm.
Thumbs up, thumbs up. Diana commented, share it.
Yes. And again, if you don't have all the ingredients, don't let that stop you. Just make it with what you have. The point is that you take these short steps every day. And again, I hope you have a great rest of your week. God bless you all. Thank you for tuning in. And this was my first Facebook Live. I hope that you enjoyed it. I was a little nervous, and then I had to realize this is what I do for a living. I just haven't done it like this. I love doing it with a live audience, because then, you know, I get to connect. So hopefully we could continue to connect like this, and I really appreciate you all. So thank you very much. Thank you, Shayna, for helping me.
You're welcome.
I give Shayna blah, 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 blah. And she's my director today. So thank you again, and have a look. I'm doing like Kyra. Yes. Have a great week. Kisses and hugs to everyone. Wayne, thank you for the opportunity to address your members. And let me know if there's anything else I could help you with. Go to breakingbreadwithmira.com to get your free guide. Go to the page where is where we have all of our books, and you'll find the subscription board there, the subscription bar. Subscribe with your name, your email, and you're gonna get the page to download your free guide. All right. Thank you very much. Take care. Much love and peace.